Dub Show on Sideline Sports Talk Network and 100.1 FM. Live from Radio Row in New Orleans, Louisiana. Presented by Reiselman Nissan, Underdog Fantasy, Dillard Zona Rosa, Gates Barbecue, The Soul of Santa, CMG Home Loans, Negro Leagues Baseball Museum, Golden Gate Funeral Information Services, and Stockman Law Firm.
All right, we're back here inside of the New Orleans Convention Center with the one and only, the one they call Tech N9NE.
Yes, sir. Thanks for having me, man.
Hey, what's happening, man? How you doing?
It's always good to see family, man. You know
Heck
what I mean?
yeah,
Likewise.
heck
Yeah.
What,
home here in New Orleans.
What brings you to Radio Row?
Every year, man.
Yeah.
They want to talk to me, and I appreciate it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? They give me a day pass to come speak to everybody, so
Yeah.
I make my rounds, talk about the Chiefs,
Yeah.
talk about everything, whatever they want to talk about.
Yeah.
Talk about food, talk about whatever. Talk about my 1-year-old, whatever it is.
Yeah. So this year you getting a lot to talk about Kendrick.
Yeah, everybody want to know about Kendrick.
Yeah.
Yeah, they want to know because they know the history, you know,
Yeah.
of us working or us being on tour, taking him on his first tour, stuff like that, and
No,
being
definitely.
a hype man for J-Rock. We signed J-Rock. Everybody want to talk about that, and that's cool because
Yeah.
he is the man of the hour, and I just love to see it. I love to see his ascension, and I love to see what he's doing for the culture
Yeah.
and how he's affecting everything because this will indeed infect the future of hip-hop. You know what I mean? Just like Lauryn Hill did when she did the Miseducation.
Of course.
You know what I mean? It brought on so many more beautiful artists. You know what I mean? No matter if you don't like what the new era is doing, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I can still hear the progression, you know?
Yeah.
And Kendrick is a wonderful mile marker, you know?
Yeah. And it's in New Orleans, too. Like,
Yes.
What a better place. How you feel about just the city in general?
I come here every year on tour. I was just here like a couple months ago on a metal tour with Falling in Reverse, man. We did an amphitheater here, turned it out.
Yeah.
Of course.
Like always.
Yeah, turned it out,
Yeah.
you know. I go eat in French Quarter at the place called Cornet all the time. Me and my wife come down here all the
Yeah.
time, you know.
Yeah.
Have beignets at Cafe Du Monde.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
The best.
Oh yeah.
I'm a resident here. You know, me and Wayne. You know, we
Right.
got music.
Right.
We got so much music together, man. We could put out an EP or a record. You know what I'm saying, Wayne?
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? So I'm in the home of Young Money.
That's right. That's right.
Yeah, is that something you think you might explore soon?
What's that?
With Wayne, that EP.
Well, I ain't told nobody this, but he's on my new record coming up. You know what I'm
Ooh.
saying?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's all I'm gonna say.
That's it. That's it.
It's all Tech N9NE verses, but I got a few major hooks. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? That's it.
I got you. I
Okay.
appreciate you breaking the news with us.
I know. You heard it right here
Y'all
on the
home-
W Show.
y'all know. So the album is called 5816 Forest. Well,
Yeah.
Yeah.
My
And
mom
that's what I
married a
was-
Muslim when I was
yeah.
12. She married Abu Hassan Rasul Khalifa, my Christian mama, you know, when I was 12. And he moved us in the 50s, 5816 Forest, in the red neighborhood that I grew up in, you know. And from 12 to 17, all those stories I'm telling in 17 songs, all produced by one producer, Jay Peasy.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
they took me back to my Road Dogg era.
Mm-hmm.
You know what
Wow.
I'm saying?
Now was that the vision with you and Jay Peasy going in, or was it kind of like
That wasn't our vision. That was
Yeah.
Black Walt's vision.
really?
Yeah, Black
So-
Walt, the
so-
guy that gave me my name in '88.
Yeah, and Black Walt just came home not
Yes,
too
he
long
did.
ago,
Yes, he
so
did.
he's
Yes, he did. So he's already in my ear, man. That's what people want to hear. I need to hook up with this producer because me and Jay Peasy been meaning to hook up for years and we never have.
Yeah.
You know, he's worked with E40 and Be Legit and everybody and Richie Rich and everybody out there. He's tearing the Bay Area up over the year. And
Yeah.
I've been hearing about Jay Peasy. He's from Kansas City, but he's out there. And Black Walt put us together.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He A&R'd the whole, A&R'd. He A&R'd the whole album.
the project. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now, Chiefs back in the Super Bowl. Good news, but you had to postpone one of your performances. So,
Well-
we can see you soon when we get back home, right?
Yes, you can. We didn't pull. Yeah, the show was moved to March 8th because we had a bigger thing to play
Yeah.
on Saturday here.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Right.
So we've never done that in my whole career.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? The whole 25 years, me and Travis been in business. We never did that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it had to be serious.
Yeah, for sure, for sure.
know what I'm saying?
I saw the post and it was like,
Because in order to go back, we're going to spend like upwards of $50,000 for a PJ, you know what I mean? And have to drive the Biloxi like an hour and something, you know what I'm saying? Because all the air tickets are taken here, you know?
Yeah.
So it's like we was going to have to spend a lot of money, you know what I mean? And we was going to do it, but it's like we'd be losing money.
sure.
Right.
And it's
Sure.
a city. They understand.
Yeah.
They definitely understand.
But most Tech N9ne fans are Chiefs fans.
Yeah.
So they understand.
Yeah.
I mean, you have the anthem
Yeah,
for
you
the
do.
Chiefs.
Yeah. I didn't get no hate. I thought I was going to get a lot of hate. Because a lot of my fans, they come into Kansas City,
Yeah.
fly in from Germany, dude. They
Yeah.
flew in before. So I didn't want nothing like that to happen. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? We already had our tickets and all that, so I ain't heard nothing like that yet. So
Yeah.
March 8th.
And
going
how
back to
many-
Voodoo. And we promised to do another show with Voodoo sometime in December as well. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying?
Yeah. And
Just say we're sorry.
how many years in are you now as an artist?
40 years in hip hop wrote my first rhyme at 85.
Yeah.
You know
And
what I'm saying?
that's dancing and everything included, right?
No. Dancing was
So
way
even
before
dancing
writing.
before that too, huh?
Yeah, dancing was first.
So what's retirement looking like for Tech? Is that something in the back of your mind? Is that something that's never gonna happen? Is that like
Look at me, man. Do I look like I'm about to retire?
no? And that's what I'm saying. Like,
I'm
is
53 looking like this. You know what I'm
Yes.
saying? And I'm energetic. I'm getting sharper with my pen.
Yeah.
I don't know, man.
yeah, it's
I don't
not
know.
on the horizon, and I
mean,
don't.
When I think of retirement, I think of my wife, my 1-year-old Alina. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
My
Congratulations
kids,
on that too.
Yeah.
By the
You know what I'm
way.
saying? Building, generational wealth, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Creating jobs for my whole family, stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Other than that, man, I'm rapping.
Yeah, no, and I get it, because I feel like after 40 years, and it probably even well before that, like the first time you wrote a song, like it was just love at first sight, wasn't it?
Yeah, man. My first rap in 7th grade, man, I was like, whoa, you know what I mean? Because I was dancing way before that in dance contests and stuff throughout Kansas City. Even got with the younger generation of the Imperial Preps back in the day, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
And, with music, with rhythm came rhyme.
yeah,
You know what I'm saying? So dancing was my love.
Yeah.
When my homies went to go try out for MC Hammer, Swoop,
Yeah.
and Zester and all them, I stayed home. Carlos, I think Carlos stayed home too. Bug and Los, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I don't know why Bug and Los didn't go. I forgot the story, but I didn't go
Yeah.
because I'm writing. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? And I wasn't as good as Swoop and Zester, but I was good, but not as good. And Moody and all them, man. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, and honorable mention Punch. You know what I'm saying?
definitely. Punch,
I wasn't as good as them, you know what I mean? So I was better at the pen to me,
yeah.
even though I won a few contests. You know?
And even in this writing realm, is Tech N9ne looking at writing like books or anything in that realm, like the literature realm?
My music are my books.
Yeah,
I write my life
Yeah.
as it happens, as it progresses, as I become stagnant, as I'm happy, as I'm sad. My mom passing, you know what I'm saying, from lupus, I write my life and people, they live it with me, you know what I mean? So if I wrote a book, it would be redundant.
You think it would?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Especially after 5816 come out.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm telling stories that I've never told, you know what
Okay.
I mean? So, a lot of my fans heard about a lot of my encounters with other major stars,
Right.
good or bad, they
Right.
know because I put it in the song,
Right.
Yeah.
I write my life. I ain't just been rapping to be rapping.
No,
Yeah.
not
That's
at all.
that's the
yeah.
major misconception of Tech N9ne. People are here, me, and they think that's all I do.
No.
Yeah.
But they don't know since I did that in '98 on the gang-related soundtrack. Why do I want to stick with another hip out of abyss? I did that to myself. So ever since '98, everybody who wants me to do a feature want to race me.
Yeah.
So that's all the people hear. But if they listen to my albums, they'll hear more songs. You know what I'm saying?
No, definitely, and that's facts because
Yeah.
I remember even in the early 2000s when This Ring came out.
Yes.
Like I feel like This Ring was one of
Yes.
those
That was on Angelic, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that
I
was
feel
one of
like-
my favorite
Yes, sir.
albums.
I feel
Yeah.
like
This
that.
Ring is everything that Tech N9ne does lyrically.
Yeah.
It's content heavy.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? It's the speed rap. It's the MCing, the word connecting. You know what I'm saying? Just tap dancing on niggas lyrically. You know what I'm saying? And it's like this ring is like a staple that they say that's the Tech N9NE song
It
to hear.
is.
But I got tired of people saying that. So I did Come Gangster in 06
Yeah.
with the same elements, but different content to let them know that it just don't stop at this ring.
Yeah.
No, definitely.
You know what I mean? Come Gangster is this ring. Come Gangster, Beautiful Music are the top 3. You know what I mean? That are those songs that have everything I do in one. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah. So when you listen to Come Gangsta and all the different subject, but I think this ring would connect more to people because it's more broad when it comes to things that people go through
Of course.
in marriage
Of
and trying
course.
to balance marriage with your career and stuff like that. And Come Gangster was more personal, you know what I mean? Like people telling me that me doing the metal and the rock ain't what black people want to hear, but if I just do Mitch Bade and not do Einstein or Psycho Bitch,
Right.
like I'm cheating myself.
Yeah.
And that makes sense though, too, because you know, I grew up, you know, listening to you and you know, family close.
Dun, 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 Tech N9NE, you know what I'm
exactly.
saying?
And I didn't know exactly how big you were until I went to, I believe it was 2000 and shoot, I think it was like 2005, 2006 when I went to Minnesota.
Okay.
I think you did a show up there with E40.
Yes, sir.
And I saw everybody just like rapping every word of the song. And I'm like, man, I thought Tech N9NE was just Kansas City, man.
like he was ours.
I had no idea until I went up there maybe in 2003, 2002. But like, I don't know.
Go to Africa.
Yeah.
Go to
Crazy.
Japan.
Yeah.
Go to Denmark.
Yep.
Go anywhere in the world and tell them where you're from and watch what they're gonna say.
Yep.
Go to India.
No,
Yeah.
it's
Go to
that's-
Thailand.
Yeah.
I had no idea until then. But I was like, man.
Go to
okay.
Mexico.
All right, that opened my eyes up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Go anywhere and say you're from Kansas City. They're gonna say Tech N9NE.
Yep. You talk about growing up on Tech N9NE. So I'm in my 30s. You worked with my cousin, Shay Jones.
Yes.
Yeah, so
Wow.
exactly. So imagine me like 8 and 9 years old
Yeah.
going around the house, Planet Rock.
Right.
Let's get
Crunked up.
I knew the lyrics at a very, very young age. Very young age. So
Yes.
I grew up with
Yes.
you for sure.
Yes. So I say that to say, you know, I do a lot more. That's why I named myself Tech N9NE, the complete technique of rhyme.
Yeah.
You know, TECH9, like 9, like the word technique, short for technique.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Technique number 9.
Yeah.
The complete technique of rhyme. That means I can adjust to any musical situation, and that's what I've done over the 40 years I've been doing this.
No, you definitely
25
have.
years with Strange Music.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? A few years with Midwest Side. You know what I mean? Diamond Shields, rest his soul.
Yeah, rest
Don
in peace.
Juan, Icy Rock before then. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know, some years with Icy Rock, building Nut House and everything before me and Don Juan got together in '95. You know, and before Icy Rock was Black Walt. You know what I'm saying? Who produced my first 3 verse rhyme. You know what I'm saying? And then Montel Jones somewhere in there. You know what I'm saying? Just Kansas City producers, man. You know.
And it's a blessing for a lot of those guys to still be around. I mean, Diamond, probably one of the few you mentioned, but it's a blessing to see you guys still around, and especially to look at black men specifically in hip hop once they hit their 50s.
Yes.
And as of last night, Irv Gotti.
Oh,
and then
rest in peace, man.
and it's again, it's a blessing. I'll reiterate that. It's a blessing to see you guys still.
Oh man, you know what I'm saying?
ticking.
After everything is trying to kill us, man. You know
Definitely.
what I'm saying? Like we have to fight ourselves. We have to fight racism. We got to fight COVID. We got to fight. We got to fight
The food
the
industry.
food industry.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah.
There you go. I was just about to say that. You know what I'm saying? And,
So
you know, so many things coming at us, and the fact that we're still here is a testament.
Yeah.
And us trying to get better at what we eat, better with our children, and trying to control our emotions so we don't mess up our futures for our children. You know what I mean?
Of course.
Hard to do, emotional intelligence, but I've been working on it for like 7 years, and I'm almost a master now. You know what I'm saying? Loved ones can say things that make you want to get off your square, but
Of course they can.
you gotta try to fight negative energy with a little bit something different than negative.
Right.
Negative with a negative, that's all you get.
Exactly.
Yeah, and that self-awareness is a journey.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
You, of course, you're going to the game on Sunday.
Of course.
How you feel like it's gonna go?
Let me tell you something, man. People think I'm weird when I say it's written. When I say it's written, I don't mean it's rigged.
Yeah.
I mean it's spiritual.
Yeah.
This is supposed to happen.
Yeah.
This is what I believe. I told them last year. I told the people that are sitting around me in 2023. I told the people got the hurts on their back. I'm like, that's gonna really hurt. and it was so. And it was so.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You know, Bang Bang Niner Gang.
Yeah.
X-Rated went with us with his Niners.
Of course.
You know, and the outcome was how it always is, man. And same as it ever was. Same as it ever was. You got to be old enough to know what that is from Talking Heads. As the days go by. Same as it ever was. We're going to keep winning, man.
Yeah. Awesome.
Yeah.
That's what I think.
Okay.
That's what I believe.
All right.
I
believe it's
believe what you
spiritual.
too.
Yeah.
I believe that our team can't be stopped.
Yeah.
I believe next year they're going to be talking about a four-peat.
I just said that. He don't want to hear that because guess what? You sitting on the couch with an Eagles fan.
So honestly, you
That's
want
funny.
to point your
Because
hand.
it's happened before, and they keep going back and not
Keep
coming
going back.
home.
Yep.
Now, that's dedication.
Yeah.
Nah,
When
it's
you
definitely
know-
dedication.
That Jalen Hurts can't do it.
Look at you.
He's talented.
Very talented. Can't take it away from him.
Lamar Jackson, whoa. Derrick Henry, whoa.
Yeah.
Beast. They couldn't do it.
Couldn't do it. Yeah. That's
all
a
you
tall.
can do.
It's a tall mountain to climb.
It is. Can't go away from a playoff P.
Jesus. I thought it was going to be Detroit.
Yeah.
I was like, yes,
Same.
come on, let's go. Me and Eminem can go back and forth, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Sports songs, you know?
Yep.
Let's go. They couldn't do it.
Yeah.
So here we are again. This guy. Turncoat.
Yep.
I see him in Chiefs jerseys, DJing.
Yeah. Oh, you didn't tell us about that?
Way back in the day. man.
It might have been back in the day, yeah. Because I don't even. I've never owned the Chiefs jerseys.
I could have swore I was on the Chiefs jerseys.
Nah, that might have been pay for play on that one.
Long dread days.
Yes,
You know what I'm
yes,
saying?
indeed. You remember?
But I'm just saying, may the best team win.
Definitely.
I just have a feeling that we're going to go home happy as hell, man.
Yeah.
Because favor ain't fair.
Yeah.
Know what I'm saying?
Right.
And even being a Philly fan, I'd love to see what the Chiefs winning does for the city.
Yeah.
And the city
That's
is
what I'm talking about, the
because
morale of the city, man. You know what I'm saying?
he has an iconic line. I'm pissed off because the Chiefs lost.
Yes.
And that was
We don't use it
the
too many times this year, just so you know.
no, and that's what I'm saying. Like, all haven't been able to use that for like 6 years now.
I haven't. I don't even have another lyric to.
Yeah,
Put
and
right
so
there.
and so again, it's good to see that because again, like to have that saying that people would say that for the the last 20 to 30 years, and now
50 years.
it has no use for it
Yeah.
because
Now I can't tell.
'Cause-
They love the song.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Dwam, you know what I'm saying?
yeah,
Man, because the Chiefs lost, I'm pissed off.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They
Yeah.
laugh like you're not pissed off anymore on
Not at all.
Did you know
on
how
Facebook.
iconic that would be when you made that song?
No. I just knew it was going to be a bop.
Yeah.
What's up?
Yeah.
Good to see you, my guy.
Yes, indeed.
Come on,
Nah,
Royalty.
you good.
Royalty's in the house. Royalty's in the house.
Look, you know
Wow.
I know.
Roll. Yes. Yes, sir. Oh, man, that's my brother right there. We done had some parties in the back when he was playing with us.
Yeah.
We used to be in the clubs together.
I could imagine that time, too, in phase 2 and all that going crazy.
I'm talking about everywhere.
It wasn't like, it was Nieces and 69.
No, not a Nieces.
He was just right away.
Everywhere around KZ. House parties and everything.
For sure.
Definitely.
Yeah. We appreciate you giving up some of your time today.
Yeah.
For sure.
I appreciate y'all, man.
Heck yeah.
Definitely, man.
You know what I'm saying? Always love to be around family.
Heck yeah.
I'm comfortable speaking.
Yeah, for sure.
Because I don't like doing a lot of interviews anymore, man, because people will take blurbs and, you know what I'm saying, and make it their own and make it sound negative.
Exactly.
I remember I was a guy just asking me, hey, man, so, Kendrick was on tour with you, and I'm like, yeah, he used to watch on the side of the stage, and he picked up this, and I'm seeing he was picking up what we wore and how we moving, and then they took out their question and just got it sounding like that like he got everything from me.
Yeah,
you know
like he's trying to little bro.
That man is that man.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah, he's given me accolades, in the early years, like Tech showed me how to be an entertainer, this, that, and the other, but he took that and became his own. It became his own, and nothing Tech N9NE in there at all.
Right.
He did it himself, and it's his own vision. So I hate when people try to make it seem like that I gave him something that turned him into that. Because on Section 80, he was already bussing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? On that mixtape he gave me on the first tour, you know what I'm saying? So a lot of people, I understand what they're trying to say, that, he started with you. He was already, Black Hippie was already bubbling in L.A.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And how y'all do? I just don't like that people try to make it seem like without me, he wouldn't have been Kendrick.
Yeah.
Because Dr. Dre was going to find him, even though he found him on my tour. Dr. Dre was going to find that guy.
Yeah.
And like you said, it was written.
Yeah, it was written.
It's already written.
And I was just blessed to be in the situation to sign J-Rock and be able to meet that God right there. You know what I'm saying? And feel his energy, and share mine, So.
Because even in that, it was that a two-way street of learning from each other? I mean, you guys had a lot more experience, but that's still a two-way street on that end of learning from those young guys back then, huh?
Nah, I ain't young. I ain't learned from no young guys.
Okay.
I taught younger guys. You know what I'm saying? I showed them, unconsciously.
Yeah.
People told me he was on the side of the stage every night. I'm spaced out.
Right. Yeah.
I do all my moves and everything. We rehearsed, me, Chris Calico, Cut Calhoun, Grant Rice, all of us on stage at the time. Yeah. Not Kendrick time, I'm talking about at the beginning.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We came up with all these moves and things, and this is my vision from being a dancer.
Yeah.
So, I ain't pick up nothing from nobody else. You know what I'm saying? This is what I learned from the old school.
Yeah.
Like, NWA, Public Enemy, BDP, KRS-One, Eric B. and Rakim, Slick Rick.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? This is what I learned from the old school and turned it into myself and became the King, the Clown, and the G on my own. You know what I mean? Like these are my three characteristics, So I ain't learned nothing from no young guys.
Respect for that too.
Yeah.
Not saying that the young can't teach me though.
No, definitely.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But I have yet to see that.
Yeah, for sure. All right, we appreciate your time, sir. And we're gonna get out of here. We got a lot of guests, tomorrow and hopefully on Saturday and Sunday too. So we appreciate
Let's
you.
Go.
You got a lot of places to be.
Let's go. Thank y'all.
All right, it's the W Show. We'll be back with more guests.
Walking New Orleans with the etiquette, the LA yelling.
You are tuned in to the W Show on Sideline Sports Talk Network and 100.1 FM, live from Radio Row in New Orleans, Louisiana. Presented by Reitzelman Nissan, Underdog Fantasy, Dillard Zona Rosa, Gates Barbecue, The Soul of Santa, CMG Home Loans, Negro Leagues Baseball Museum, Golden Gate Funeral Information Services, and Stockman Law Firm.